right. Or why is mainstream music too safe? All right. How are we gonna answer this question?
Mainstream music.
Yeah, please think about it. Nowadays, music is for someone who's really popular. For example, Sabrina Carpenter, right? What does it mean to be safe? The beat, the music, or the lyrics? Honestly, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
What type of safe are we talking about? We need to look at what it to be safe first.
For it to be safe, it'd probably have to mean something everyone can enjoy, right?
Soft.
Because for it, safe music, it's catchy, it's really popular,
Yeah.
everyone likes it. But
Yeah.
then if you look deeper than the surface, than the shallow end, he just doesn't have any substance. Would you agree with that?
Well, then I know what to say. Then I know how to answer the question with that knowledge.
Tell me.
The reason mainstream music is so soft is because everyone is too scared to listen to alternative music.
I would agree with that. 100%. It's all about the vibes, the catchiness, nothing underneath.
I gotta get my Obama impression down.
I was literally just thinking of it. Sad.
Let me be clear.
And also with the thing of everyone liking the same song or the same sound or the same person, people don't want to diversify their listening with, I don't know, trying new music out because what? People are more scared of being found corny than, I don't know, than being part of the flock or whatever the hell. Right? Would you agree
Yeah.
with that?
I would.
So I know you and I have our differences in music and our music tastes, but quite frankly, I think music is subjective. Never said by anyone before.
Quite frankly, I agree.
Music is subjective, but then when you do find music that you like, apparently there are a couple thousand other people who also enjoy the
Exactly.
same
Like,
stuff, which is kind of cool if you think about it. And then what is it? What was I gonna say? You're distracting me with Booney or Bunny.
here. Oh, I got you, bro. I
Yeah.
got you. In all
Why are-
fairness, though,
What?
music is therapy.
Exactly. Now that I think about that, what does it mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, music is therapy. What does that mean? Oh, I can explain that really well. So, take a seat and listen to this lesson. First, you gotta look at the music you like. How does the music you like make you feel? Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel like, hey, I want to get up and break it down? Or does it make you feel like you want to turn it off? If it makes you feel happy, that's really good
Oh, really?
because you like it. And so when you're happy, all the negative thoughts disappear, right?
All right.
And
I guess it can be different for everyone. Yeah.
therapy is also coping, right? Guess what you can do with music?
Listen to it.
No, you can cope.
Oh, I see.
And like the music I listen to, I cope with it. That's why I never tweak out in the middle of a sidewalk. And that's why music stopped people from ending their lives. Don't worry, it's legal.
I never thought that music could be something that would prevent that.
Actually, did you know that 3 Days Grace song "Never Too Late" has saved life?
Google that right now. As a matter of fact, Lee, never too late.
That they made the song to stop people from ending their lives.
All right, hold on. 3 Days of
Or
Grass.
official amount of people. The song "Never Too Late" by the rock band 3 Days Grace is widely credited by fans and mental health advocates while saving countless lives.
I like that. Simmons gonna like that.
So the next time you listen to a song, think of it. How many lives has your song that you're listening to right now probably saved?
A few? A handful?
Or if we're talking about the other sense, how many people has it pleased? Get your mind out the gutter.
I want to talk about the diversity of music and how it's so much of it. How I said earlier, where there are people afraid of. I can understand that because since music is so subjective, if you play your favorite music to someone, I can understand why people would say that or think or not listen to the music they do listening to because people are gonna think it's corny or it's not good because music is subjective and people have different very opinions, right? Mr. Simmons being prime example number one. And
Okay.
right? But
Yeah.
you and Simmons have a lot of common interest in music. But when I introduce new music to Simmons, sometimes it can hit, mostly hits, most of the time, because it's a
Okay.
pop, right? What's wrong with being a little bit expanding your taste in music. What's wrong with that, right?
I don't see a problem with it.
There's no problem with it. Well,
I don't
unless
see one. You see one?
unless again you don't want to be seen as corny or whatever the hell. But dude,
I don't, dude. Who cares if they're seen as corny?
a
Think
lot of
of
people,
it.
a lot of people.
Think of it. Think of it like this, dude. I'm not. You know what? A guitar only sounds sad when you strum on a down chord. When you strum up, it is not sounding sad, dude. You got like that. Think of it like a guitar. When you strum down, you got that boom. When you strum up, you got that boom. Strumming up is being corny. You gotta stop letting what other people think get to you. You gotta let what you think get to you.
That is in my assignment. Yes, I would agree with that. Little snaps. I like that.
Thank you. I came up with that. It was
All by
like
yourself.
little demonstration in my
You
room
practice
earlier.
that in the mirror.
Yeah.
But also finding your own niche in music, dude. That's a pretty good feeling. Like when I found the music I like, dude. Barely the most popular creator I've seen only has 1 million followers or 1 million like monthly
Hey man,
only.
at least they got people.
Yeah, and the off so much too. Like they're like similar people, but they use like different almost. Like I've you know Booney or Bunny.
Yeah.
I've exploring around his music also, and I found this guy who like kind of that metal rock, but in Booney's like sound, dude. Honestly, it's probably something you'd like. What's his name? It's also so sad. It makes it so his sounds so sad. It's very atmospheric, very melatonin or whatever, melancholic, made of pain. What was it? Which one was it? And it's so unfortunate too that all these people that make these these like they have like less like 50s ever made. Like yeah, it sounds so good. And there's the reason why there's so many people who make their own subgenre or make their own like version of it because like yeah, but it's not that there's not a lot of it. And so like what you make your own and then you can make it the way you want to also making just it almost a new subs of the music that you like your way and just make more of it, right? Made of Pain, that guy, and like
Mhm.
he death metal, but sad, dude. And like,
Everyone dislikes. I was gonna say.
oh man, and like,
Everyone dislikes Judas Grayson needs to leave.
let me get my paper out. Let me bring out some points. Oh no, I turned that B in. I turned it in. All right, what was it?
I got some points here. I got like 4 papers on this.
Oh my goodness. Because listen, the way I started out is like basically the invention of music, and like until it started like really popping off with technology comes new music, right?
Yeah.
Right. And there's so many different ways and like creativity that can go into it. Like the more available it is, the more cheaper it is, the more people that can make their own sound, which is a wonderful thing. Time doing something you like, right? And
Yeah.
maybe have your own niche, which is having that being something you own in music. Yo, that sounds kind of epic, bro. That's tough. I kind of like that. And then, I don't
I
know,
get it.
seeing it grow where people enjoy your music and then finding other people who make the same music you do, right? You probably like,
Yeah.
that'd be a wonderful feeling. And then they die out and then they only have like less 50 songs. But because stuff is only getting cheaper and more available, then another person could come along and do it, which can, I don't know, branch out into other subgenres. Just like like if you just go further and further back, is there just people that are inspired to make music great, bro? It's awesome, and I can listen to it. And basically, it started out right, like back what was it in like the no in the 19 what was it 90s or no in the 19s something where rock was like really it off. Everyone liked rock, but here's the thing:
Mhm.
not everyone liked everyone. I've heard that people really like rock because it's been around so long, I guess, and I don't know. Now they're old, like Simmons, and then after that, like kind of going on nowadays, right? There's people who just use it for money instead of like what it was probably made for originally, to make good vibes, bro, good sound. Put your heart in it. But no, then they started like, I don't know. I at the beginning it would have been more like something that's like, you know what? I can do something like that. I can do it better. And then alternative rock came out, right? Everyone liked
Yeah.
that. And then as the years go on, things become more cheaper and available. And then that broke off into other things, right? And just like
Yeah.
for people who originally liked, or no, originally like liked sound or took the sound of rock and turned it into alternative, there is just another side to that, just the opposite side of the room. There's people that are like, nah, that's no, I don't like this.
Tell them.
And then they made pop. They made pop, and then it was just the opposite side of that, or whatever the like hip, right? They're
Yeah.
similar, but then they just keep on breaking apart, branching out, making new sounds that more people can enjoy. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
And then as things become more cheaper and available and newer technology comes out, then metal, alternative metal, and then what would the opposite of metal be like? I don't know. Or like people get like far into it, like heavy metal, like death metal. It just keeps going on and on and on. And as things become more cheaper, available, and technology gets better, I guess around when the invention of the internet, it just skyrocketed. You know, sounds that they take, like turn to the opposite, almost like take what they like, but then mixing it with other genres that they like, right? New metal. Exactly. It's metal like Up and Down. That's new metal.
Does it matter? Yeah. Well, it's a mix.
Okay.
Rain.
Which is just another example, is a mix of things. And like taking rock and hip hop, you got System of a Down. And then it just keeps breaking off. It keeps multiplying. It keeps getting better. It gets more expansive. What else? I don't know. The more people that enjoy it, the more people that hear it, then they're probably, I don't know, there's probably like haters or something that are like, you know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna do something better than that. And with technology getting more or less expensive, more available, and better technology, we end up with, I don't know, shoegaze, which I find fucking amazing. Is wonderful, bro. Shoegaze. What is it? Booney? Booney. And then who else? Ukatuka, or what was it?
Sevenfold.
Like all people. It just keeps getting like more and more. They just more music, bro. And like when it comes to making a lot of music and it being more accessible, like the internet, someone around the world who's feeling what you're feeling and enjoying the same music you do. Like there's no that the only connection too. But dude, isn't that such a wonderful thing? Like, sure, everyone around you it listens to you what you do, but there is definitely someone listening to what you listen to. What do you think of that?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing It Was Peak. I love Breaking Benjamin.
That's wonderful, bro. Anyway, I was thinking, like,
What are you thinking?
well, if there's so many or so much music out there, and since music is so subjective, if you wanted your music to be really popular, really good, but everyone likes it, you're gonna have to probably like trade the feeling of a song, because like all industries and like I don't know, like making music, like yeah, good, but where's the heart, soul, or feeling that went into it, right? Like
Yeah.
popular, right? Everyone likes it, but like I feel like people only like it like that one, like those 10 times after you listen to it like a few times, and you start like I don't know, try to have a deeper emotional connection with that song. It's just not there. It's because it was the only reason why it was made in the first place was for you to listen it those few 10 times, right?
Yeah.
And of it, because it's so popular and because people don't find it that, I guess, because people like to connect with music emotionally, right? Because
Yeah.
a lot goes into listening, like the type of music you listen to shows a lot about you. And if you find something catchy that's really popular, everyone likes, and then you try to, I don't know, listen to it again, it just doesn't hit the same, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I guess like I find music that I can really connect to. I mean,
Yeah, I find music I connect to. I mainly find music that just helps me though.
exactly. And for someone who, amateur listeners, you like seeing like the niches music where you really fuck with it, you really mess with it, but you look at their numbers and it just doesn't do well
Yeah.
because either feeling or of the sound is that niche, and like, dude, I really think it's good and it's really awesome and really good, but because it trades over like the feeling of a song over the word, like, no, how do I say this? Because she makes music and she's really popular, but there's no substance. The virality of like everyone it.
Yeah.
How do I explain this? Like it's kind of on one side, either you can have a song that is hits and it's really good and everyone loves it, but there's no substance, and like
Yeah.
on the other side, you put your whole damn heart and soul into it and you really like it. But because it's of a niche feeling, I would say it's not as popular as it would be if, I don't know, if you were just to make a popular song, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know why I don't know why people like Taylor Swift, but I mean she
Well,
few
I
hits, I
can
guess.
see like the ups and downs.
That's honestly it's kind of interesting with how music ends up that way too.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Let's go with, because like the niches I like if I'm in the mood, like if I have like better no if and no one understands me, I'll put on a album from, I don't know, who is it, from someone like Duster, but that kind of like 3 million monthly niche. But I would feel like the reason why they're popular is because like it kind of piggybacks off, which loves rock, I guess, and it's a sound of rock, which a lot of also like. And they've how many songs have they? They made a lot of songs. Duster has made a lot of songs. Been making music since 1987, and still making music till this day, which makes them really popular because there are more variants of